What's up everybody, welcome to my channel, and today this is my first video here, so please go easy on me. Anyways, today's video is my top 10 albums of 2023. The year's coming to an end and I have been making this list for a month or so now, waiting to see if any other albums came out. I think it's finally finished. I'm recording this on the 22nd. So I'm going to start off with my criteria for the albums. I value albums that are fun to listen to if the songs are objectively good and the artistic quality, personal effect, and personal importance as well. My 1 to 10 ratings, a 1 would be pretty shit, a 2 would be like pure like arse, a 3 would be bad, a 4 would be more bad than good, a 5 would be mid, a 6 would be good, a 7 would be very good, an 8 would be great, a 9 would be excellent, and a 10 would be perfection. This video is going to be pretty brief and short, and I'm just going to get straight to the point, so here we go. Starting off at my 10th spot, I have Burning Desire by Mike. I really like this album. Mike uses a lot of sounds. He's pretty versatile on this album. One gripe I'd have with this album is the length. I think some of these songs could have been left off and it didn't need to be as long as it was. If it was more concise, it would be better in my personal opinion. My least favourite song is What You Say You Are, and my favourite song is You Think Maybe featuring Liv and Venna. I would personally give Burning Desire by Mike an 8 out of 10. For my 9th spot, I have Call Me If You Get Lost, The Estate Sale by Tyler, the Creator. I'm not usually a fan of deluxe albums, but I thoroughly enjoyed this, seeing as it actually added to the original album. This deluxe has some of Tyler's best work, and I really enjoyed most of it. And I also don't really have any criticisms for it too. My least favourite song was Boyfriend Girlfriend 2020 demo featuring YG, and my favourite song was Heaven to Me. I would give The Estate Sale an 8.5 out of 10. My 8th spot is Utopia by Travis Scott. This album had a lot of hype around it, seeing as Travis Scott hadn't dropped an album since 2018. People had a lot of expectations, and let me say, I think Travis delivered. I love the experimental sound and the risk he was willing to take, and I enjoyed most of the album. Some songs could have been taken off, but I don't really have any complaints. My least favourite song was Del Resto, Echoes featuring Beyonce. I couldn't pick one favourite song for this album, so I went with Modern Jam featuring Teaser Touchdown and Hyena. I would give Utopia by Travis Scott an 8.5 out of 10. For my 7th spot, I have Maps by Billy Woods and Kenny Siegel. I knew about this album since around July, I think that's when it came out, but it took me around the whole year to finally listen to this, and let me say, I was pleasantly surprised. I loved the production and Billy Woods' lyricism on here. I can't wait to check out more of his work and stuff in the future. My least favourite song was Bad Dreams Are Only Dreams, and my favourite song was Soft Landing. For me, Maps is an 8.8 out of 10. My 6th spot goes to Voir Dire by Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist. I've been a huge Earl fan for a while, and knowing that this Earl and Alchemist collab tape existed, but no one had heard it, fucked me up for a while. The anticipation of this drop was crazy, and it did not disappoint. Earl having fun with his music again over great Alchemist production was everything I could have asked for. My least favourite song was Dead Zone. My favourite songs were Mac Juice and My Brother the Wind. I'd say a 9 out of 10 is very fitting here. At 5th, I have How Do You Sleep at Night by Teezo Touchdown. I've enjoyed Teezo's features for the past couple years, and so I was really excited to hear his debut album. This album was one of the most fun, carefree, and silly things I've heard all year. I love this album with every fibre of my being, and I can't wait to hear more from Teezo. My least favourite song was Too Easy featuring Isaiah Rusk, and my favourite songs were and Mood Swings. How Do You Sleep at Night is a 9 out of 10 in my books. For my 4th spot, I have Homeless Fella Pop Music by Jim Legacy. I've never even heard of Jim Legacy until the song Miley's Rhythm came up randomly on my Spotify, and let me say I was hooked. This album is so fun to listen to, and it's so catchy with interesting lyrics and production throughout. Jim Legacy was my favourite discovery this year, and I can't wait to hear more from him. I cannot urge you enough to check out this album. My least favourite song was Call Your Dad, and my favourite song was Candy Rain. I'd give Homeless Fella Pop Music a 9 out of 10. Now we're entering our top 3. At 3rd, I have 40 by Danny Brown. Holy shit, I love this album. I love the personal reflection and growth Danny shows on this album. I could never have expected an album this deep coming from Danny Brown of all people. This album is so good. This and my second spot are constantly switching, but today as I'm filming, I'm feeling like this is my third. My least favorite song was Tantor, and my favorite songs were the title track and Dark Sword Angel. I'd give 40 a 9.5 out of 10. For my second spot, I have Scaring the Hoes by JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. This album has been on repeat for me all year. It's so fun to listen to. The sample flips on this album go crazy. The production is the main standout for me though. Both Peggy and Danny brought the same energy and I really loved their chemistry on here. My least favourite song was Where You Get Your Coke From, and my favourite song was Stepper Pig. I'd give Scaring the Hoes a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, my number one album of the year is Lahai by Sampha. After such a long hiatus from music, Sampha came back with one of the most stunning, beautiful, and reflective albums I've ever heard. Sampha experiments on this album, and it sounds like nothing I've ever heard before. I love this album. If it takes this long for Sampha to drop another album, I'm willing to wait. My least favourite song was Satellite Business, and my favourite songs were Dancing Circles and Jonathan L. Siegel. I would personally give Lahai by Sampha a 9.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. I'll have more videos, but while you wait for them, comment your top 10 down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.